in a sort of Tim Ferriss way, would be like, if you had a piece of like, if you could say something to Matt, like a piece of advice, what would you say, like, to your brother? Is there anything that you see and you just like, don't do this, dude, or go and do this instead? Kind of a weird question, but I'm just curious what you'd say.
Yeah, tough one to answer, really. Like, um, it's hard because I've seen him change a lot through becoming a bigger name and things, but that's not that's not to his detriment at all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just he is a higher profile person now. He does more things. He gets involved in big projects, and probably what that means is I just see him less.
mm, yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
it's not any different, but like we have probably got a different view on what riding is now because he's got a fiance, a house, and a dog, and he needs to support that, and this is the way he's doing it.
mm,
So it's weird. People like you can talk about people that get successful in the sport, and it's like, yeah, but he just does it because it's a job now. It's like, well, yeah, of course they do. Like that is their job now.
that's the job now. Yeah, yeah,
And if
and
he
it's a good
wasn't doing
job.
it the way he was now, then he'd be doing something else. So I've not answered your question yet, have I? What would I say to him? I'd say keep doing what you're doing. It's sick. But then I'd love for him to take some time to step back and do some stuff that he really enjoys,
Mm,
which is real hard for what he's doing at the moment because he fills all of his time with projects and he's
yeah,
passionate about them and he's extremely good at them. So like the time will come, I hope, when he steps back and he thinks, that was a wicked ride. Now I'm going to go and dig a shitty jump of the woods and just play on it.
yeah, yeah, definitely. No, man, that's really good.
I don't think I've answered the question at all, Davey.
No, you have. I think it's a good way because you see it so differently to everybody else on the planet. Like you've seen that whole thing play out in a different way to everyone else, and you're probably the closest person to you for most of your life. So you see it happen, and watch how it
Yeah,
is
he's
playing
got a
out. So
massive amount of demand on his
yeah,
time and his resources and things. It's like you get pulled in a lot of directions. But
mm,
my hours are quite long at work, but I don't think his brain will ever switch off from the things he's got going on
yeah,
because that's his whole world. Whereas for me, biking can escape my day job.
yeah. I like that you do that, man. I really find it admirable that you go to London and you have almost like I think you called it before, like a split life almost. So what do your housemates and friends in London think to what you do? It must be real strange. It's literally like you're hanging out with someone in the week who at the weekend goes and plays professional football. You'd be like, what? But you go and do like the highest level of a sport almost as a bit of a pastime.
But like, if I watch football with my mates that like football, something will happen with the ball and they'll all stand up. No one scored, but it's like someone did something sick. If I feel like I've done something sick on a bike, they don't know that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just some
yeah.
kid wearing weird clothes. What is bike like race kit to just someone who buys like jeans from Top Man? They're just wearing really bright pajamas,
Yeah.
leathering their way down a hill, and probably out of a massive crash. So they're just like, I think they just think it's weird, but they're like all for it. But I don't think they can tap into it. But then, like you say, his fan base is a lot of non-bikers, and they must see something. But maybe they're just learning. But yeah,
Yeah.
they don't really care.